A traditional ruler has been adopted in Kwara State after armed bandits reportedly invaded his community at night. The victim is Oba Moses Onyole Iwedumoye I, the Kabiyesi Onibesi of Ibesi land in Isin local government area of Kwara State. The incident has triggered a security operation involving the police, military personnel, local vigilantes, and hunters as authorities race to locate the monarch and bring him back home safely. But what exactly happened in Ibesi? And why is this latest adoption raising fresh concerns about the security situation in Kwara South? According to Daily Post, the attack happened on Saturday night at about 11 p.m. when armed men reportedly entered Ibesi community within Oke Ngibim town. The attackers targeted the traditional ruler and succeeded in taking him away. The developments initially generated conflicting reports, with some accounts suggesting that several residents had also been adopted. But the Kwara State Commissioner of Police, Adekimi Ojo, has now confirmed the adoption of the monarch and provided an important clarification. According to the police commissioner, the traditional ruler was the only person adopted during the incident. That clarification is significant because early reports have suggested that scores of residents may have been taken away. The police have now stated that there was no mass adoption during the incident. The immediate priority, according to the authorities, is the safe rescue of the monarch. The Commissioner of Police said efforts were already in top gear to rescue the victim. A combined search and rescue operation has reportedly been launched. Those involved include soldiers, police officers, local vigilantes, hunters, and members of Sunday Igbohu's Iru Ekun group. The security teams are expected to search the surrounding areas and forest routes that could potentially have been used by the kidnappers to escape with the monarch. The exact location of Oba Iwedumoye remains unknown. That uncertainty is one of the biggest concerns surrounding the incidents. Kidnappers operating in rural communities often exploit difficult terrain, forest, and poorly monitored routes to evade security forces. For communities in areas affected by insecurity, the adoption of a traditional ruler carries an additional significance. Traditional rulers are not simply community leaders. They often serve as important links between residents, government authorities, and security agencies. They can also play important roles in resolving disputes, gathering local information, and maintaining communication within rural communities. That is why the adoption of a monarch can create fear far beyond the immediate victim and his family. The attack has also triggered a political response. Engineer Suleiman Bolakale Kawu Agaka, the People's Democratic Party governorship candidate in Kwara State, expressed sympathy with the people of Ibesi and condemned the incident. But went further. Agaka criticized the state government over what he described as its failure to stop growing security challenges affecting Kwara South. He argued that rural communities deserve stronger protection and accused the government of failing to meet security expectations. The PDP candidate called on the authorities to take immediate action to rescue the adopted monarch. He also demanded stronger intelligence network, better coordination with local vigilantes, and adequate funding for security agencies operating in vulnerable communities. His comments have added a political dimension to an already sensitive security incident. But there is an important distinction between the political allegations and what has been officially confirmed. The police have confirmed that the monarch was adopted. They have also confirmed that a rescue operation is underway. The broader claims about the extent of insecurity and government performance remains matters of political debate. For residents, though, the immediate concern is much simpler. They want their traditional ruler back. The incident also comes amid wider concerns about kidnapping and attacks in parts of Kwara State. Kwara South has several rural and forested communities, and insecurities in such areas can present serious challenges to conventional security operations. When roads are limited and communities are surrounded by difficult terrain, criminals can potentially move between locations without being detected quickly. This makes intelligence particularly important. Security agencies need information from residents, community leaders, and local security networks to identify suspicious movements and locate hideouts. That is why the involvement of local vigilantes and hunters in the current rescue operation could become significant. These groups often possess knowledge of local terrain that can complement the work of conventional security agencies. At the same time, their involvement must be properly coordinated to avoid putting additional lives at risk. The priority remains the safe recovery of the monarch. There is also another important issue. Authorities have not publicly disclosed the identity of the people responsible for the adoption. There has been no confirmed claim of responsibility, and there has been no official disclosure of whether a ransom demand has been made. Those details may become clearer as the investigation progresses. The police are urging caution while the search operation continues. The Commissioner of Police also pushed back against reports suggesting that there had been a wider wave of attacks across the areas within the same period. He described the narrative as inaccurate. That means the confirmed picture is narrower, but still serious. One traditional ruler has been adopted, and security forces are searching for him. The case now presents a major test for the security agencies involved. Can they locate the monarch quickly? Can they identify the kidnappers? And can they prevent a similar attack from happening again? Those questions are particularly important because the safety of rural communities depend not only on responding after an attack, but also on preventing criminals from establishing confidence that they can operate without consequences. The people of Ibesi are now waiting. The monarch's family is waiting. And the security agencies have begun their search. At this stage, the most important development is that the police have confirmed the adoption and say efforts are on the way to rescue Oba Moses Onyilole Iwedumoye I. The circumstances surrounding the disappearance remain under investigation. Until he is safely returned, one question will remain at the center of attention. Where is the Kabiyesi of Ibesi? And can security forces bring him home safely? I'm Chimezrim Okoro, and I will see you soon.